Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shirani. Today I'm going to show you how to make Belizean Creole bread. As always, I'm going to use my kneading bowl that I brought back from Belize many years ago. I love this thing, I use it all the time. So for this recipe, I'm using 4 cups of white all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of rapid rise yeast, a 1/4 cup of white sugar, and I'm just going to mix this around and then I'm going to add the other ingredients. You might be thinking that's a lot of sugar to put in bread, but if you're not familiar with Belizean Creole bread, it has a little touch of sweetness to it. Not that much, but just a little hint of sweetness. Next, I'm going to add 1 stick of margarine softened at room temperature. If you've been following me for a while, or if you've watched my other video on how to make Belizean Creole Bun, I explained in that video why I use margarine instead of butter, so you can check that out if you'd like, and I'm going to leave it linked below for you. And as always, I'm going to have the exact measurements in the description box below for you. And the last thing I'm going to add is 1 1/3 cup of coconut milk. And I always buy the coconut milk in the can, so what I'll do is I'll just put it in the measuring cup and put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds or so. And then I just go ahead and use it. And you don't want your coconut milk to be hot, otherwise it's going to kill the yeast. You just want your coconut milk to be warm. And by the way, I'm not using the whole can of coconut milk, so with the leftovers, I'm just going to put it in a bag and put it in the freezer. So whenever I'm ready to cook something that needs coconut milk, I just take it out from the freezer and let it thaw out and use it. So you just want to mix this until everything sticks together. If you haven't been following me on Instagram yet, you can do so at Cooking with Shirani. I'm always sharing stuff in my story over there, so follow me if you don't want to miss it. Make sure you get every last drop of coconut milk out of your measuring cup because you're going to need it. I don't really want to add any more coconut milk to it because I don't want it to be sticky. So just work with it and you'll see how it comes together. I'm just going to knead this for about 3 to 5 minutes or until it's smooth. So this has been one of my very highly requested videos, and honestly, I don't know what took me so long to make this video. I don't know what I'm gonna do with pan. I get so many requests from you guys to make different videos, so I have a long list going, so don't think I forget you. I see you, I have you in mind, it's just a matter of getting to each one, so just please be patient with me. Now that it's nice and smooth, I'm going to shape it into a ball, and then I'm going to cover it with my tortilla cloth or my Belizean tortilla cloth. And I'm just going to let this rest until it's double in size. And this will take about an hour to an hour and a half. It depends on how warm your kitchen is. So this is what it looks like after an hour and a half. I just wanted to look at it to make sure it's ready. But now I'm just going to go ahead and grease my pan. And I just like to use the same margarine that I use for the bread. So I just get a stick of margarine and just grease the pan with it. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to roll this out and divide it into 8 equal pieces. This is up to you on how big you want your bread. You can make 10 or you can make 6. It depends on how big you want it. But this is the size I like. So you've seen how I roll things a million times now. So just hold it in your hand and roll it, and then turn it and roll it, turn it and roll it, and turn it and roll it. But because I'm doing it fast, it looks like I'm not turning it, but I am turning it. And you just want to do that until it's smooth, and then cup it in your hand and make it into a ball. Sometimes I like to cup it into a ball in my hand or put it on the bowl. It all depends on how I feel. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And if you do it in your hand or in the bowl, it will still be a ball. So don't worry about that. I'm going to cover this again and let this rest until it's double in size, and this will take about an hour to an hour and a half. So this is what it looks like after it raised, and I'm going to bake this in a preheated 350 degrees oven for 17 minutes. You just want to bake it until it's nice and brown. After it's baked, I'm going to brush some melted margarine on top. When the bread is nice and hot like this, fresh out of the oven, I just like to eat lone bread. I don't want nothing with my bread, just lone bread. And oh my goodness, it's just so nice. And because it has that hint of sweetness from the sugar and coconut milk, you really don't need anything to eat with it. I mean, it's so good by itself. In the comments below, let me know what you like to eat with your bread. I like fried fish, I like beans, I like cheese, I like butter, egg. I mean, anything really go nice with it. I'm just going to put them on my wire rack and let them cool off a bit. So after it cooled down, I'm going to tear one open so you can see what it looks like. And oh my goodness, I wish I could share with you all. It's just so good. I don't even know how to describe it other than that. And it's nice and soft. You know how sometimes people make them bread and they're heavy? I don't really know how to make it heavy, so this is the way I know how to make it. I hope you give this recipe a try, and if you do, please tag me in your pictures, tag me on Instagram, on Facebook at Cooking with Shirani, send me a message, whatever you want. But yeah, please give it a try and let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not yet subscribed, please don't forget to do that. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That will really help out my channel. And as always, I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care. Bye.